16 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the glitter, the undefeated Michael "The Silk" Olajide. And in the red corner, from Houston, Texas, weighing an even 160 pounds. His professional record consists of 20 wins, no defeats, and 12 KOs. He is the gold, and he too is undefeated. Introducing Frank Tate.
Okay, I spoke to both of your fighters in your dressing room. I would like to remind you again, obey my commands at all times. Is there any questions? Shake hands and good luck.
And you saw that 5-inch reach advantage for Michael Olajide. Referee Richard Steele scoring on the 10-point must system, handled by the judges. No standing 8. There is a mandatory 8 count. 3 knockdown rule is not in effect unless the referee decides to stop the fight, and the bell will save the fighter only in the last round. So Tate in the black and Olajide in the white. Last May against Troy Darrell, Olajide was effective at long range with his left hook, and then allowed Darrell to change his tactics to an inside fight. In fact, Darrell was knocked down twice in the first round, so they went shoulder to shoulder, and Olajide had trouble getting leverage on his punches, and he said he did not fight a smart fight. Said after those early knockdowns, he got careless.
That's what he can't do today. Right off the bat, 1 point before we go further into the first round. Watch the motion of Olajide. It's counterclockwise, leading right into the right hand of Tate. Tate is expecting that. He wants to land the right as he circles right into it.
This is round 1. We're scheduled for 15. Olajide able to double up with the left hand.
Of course, that is his effective weapon to control Frank Tate from rushing in and pounding on the ribs. That jab has got to keep Tate out at the distance. There's that right hand in the rib cage by Tate. Sharp punch.
And Tate has that excellent left jab, a jab that scores points. When his sharp, his combinations are excellent. And he is a good body puncher. However, that punching power has been questioned. We're approaching a minute to go in this first round.
Whether Olajide is in motion, moving or not, his objective is to keep distance between he and Tate. Tate, bear in mind, is a wonderful counter puncher.
And Olajide demonstrating his quickness.
Very fast first round, fast pace for this first round. Both men razor sharp and excellent condition.
Look out. That's a push down. Referee Richard Steele saying, no, that is a push. So this opening round has come to a close.
And that's just a little energy going, that's all.
And we'll listen in now on the corner of Frank Tate.
That same composure. Stay here until the bell. No, that's all right. Just take it. Out, out.
This is round 2. Frank Tate has not progressed as fast as many expected following his Olympic victory. He started out with Detroit's Kronk gym that was very briefly, and then moved on to Josephine Abercrombie's Houston Boxing Association. In the first 20 months of his career, he whipped through 13 no-names. His only known opponent's Curtis Parker, and he beat Parker by decision, but has come on in recent months with the victory over Mark McPherson. Troy Darrow, lunging left hook landed by Olajide.
Very good hook, followed by a good sharp right hand by Olajide.
How did you score the first round?
I gave that could have been an even round. I gave it to Tate because of a crisper punch, a jab. While we were all expecting the jab to be a wondrous thing for Olajide, it was Tate's jab that dominated that first round. And let us not remember, we're in the house of wondrous decisions in the city of strange events. Here in Las Vegas, they seem to favor boxers that are fancy rather than punchers, as you and I have experienced many times here at Caesars Palace.
Yes, we have seen some intriguing decisions.
Tate maintaining his composure, as Jesse Reed told him to do. And Olajide on the point of losing his, because he's a fierce warrior in spite of his handsome good looks and model quality. When he gets hit, he goes into the trenches to fight. Wonderful punch by Olajide.
And Olajide with that excellent hand speed and foot movement. And like Tate, has an effective jab. Olajide feels he has improved his punching power. That was also a question concerning his career about a year ago.
As soon as Olajide gets in close, Tate triggers off a combination to the body and stops him in his tracks. There's an example of that. Work here in these opening rounds. Good right hand by Tate. He's out punching Olajide 2, 3, and 4 punches to 1.
And it's final seconds, second round. Again, Tate, that time with the left hand. We'll be back after these words.
There's that right hand that's crisp, and he follows with the left. Even though Olajide caught it, you see him falling back, and that's what's happening. That's a mini battle happening over and over and over again.
And this is the Budweiser Corner, sponsored by Budweiser. Beechwood Aid for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
Put it on him. No.
This is round 3. Frank Tate with a sharp second round and a big right hand.
It's been very sharp. He's been working away. How he can do that for 15 rounds, I don't know, but we're waiting for Elijah's turn at bat. Olajide has in common with the other pretty boys, Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, that inside his body, inside a gorgeous body, is an ugly little guy that's tough, and he will go into the trenches. Whether that's good or bad, we'll soon see.
Inside his body is an ugly little guy, huh?
Little tiny ugly guy, looks a little like me.
Fight doctor with the self-deprecating humor. Marv Albert, Ferdy Pacheco, we're live on Sports World from the Pavilion indoors at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas.
If your scoring is at home, remember, who's making the fight gets points. Right now, Tate is making the fight. Tate is following Olajide around. Olajide is waiting for his inning. I must say he's been patient through those first 2 assaults. 2 good shots by Olajide.
And the IBF encourages liberal scoring philosophy. They look for the judges to go with 10-8 rounds, even if it's not a knockdown, if it's a decisive round. So that'll be something else to weigh should this go to a decision.
2 very, very sharp, hard hooks to the side of Tate, and Tate sort of winced.
Tate coming back with the combination.
Tate simply outworking Olajide. Just simply outworking him. This keeps up, it's going to come down to conditioning. Because this is tough to maintain through 15 rounds. Neither man has gone 15 rounds, although Tate has gone 12.
Gone 12 once. He's gone 10 3 times. Olajide has never fought longer than 10 rounds. The distance he went 6 times.
Tate getting very, very lucky with a left hook that should not be landing on Olajide if he kept his right glove up, but it is landing.
And we're coming up on 10 seconds left in this third round. Olajide going for the home run. Back in Las Vegas in a moment. And here's the Silk, Michael Olajide, coming out to meet up with Frank Tate as this fourth round gets underway, scheduled for 15 for the IBF's vacant world middleweight title. Olajide, incidentally, predicted a 7th or 13th round knockout. I've never heard a fighter select more than one round. Pick some more. Lower the odds.
Olajide better be looking for a formula to neutralize all the energy and strength that Tate is showing. Many fight people before this fight had said the strength of Tate is too overwhelming. Just the pure physicality of Tate, and he's certainly shown it in the first 3 rounds. What is a surprise thus far is the lack of lateral motion on the part of Olajide. He's abandoned what got him here and got into the trenches with Tate, which he doesn't need to do. Where this started out to be Leonard versus Hagler, this is now Hagler versus Hagler. There's 2 guys punching away here.
Olajide has not fought since last May, so it's been an extended period of inactivity. Tate fought just a month ago, which some people question. Left hook that grazed Tate.
He's got to start doing more of that, and if that one had landed, it could have changed that whole round. But back comes Tate again with 3 and 4.
And Tate looking very confident.
Well, he looks like a man who's in command and feels it. Olajide is getting a little flustered and a little worried here. I'd see him getting impatient. He's doing what he said he wasn't going to do, mix it up. He's not using his ring generalship.
Now Tate with the uppercut.
In his corner, Reed has said, you stick that left jab right in his chest and come back with an uppercut. He's wide open. He's tried it several times, but the uppercut has missed. But the hook comes in.
We've seen Olajide susceptible to the uppercut.
I think they have studied the film like we have, and they know that he can be hit.
Pretty combination by Tate, who is in control.
These little set-piece battles are being won by Tate because no matter how good Olajide looks, back comes Tate to neutralize what he's done and maybe take the edge with an extra punch or 2.
Richard Steele upset that both Olajide and Tate did not break cleanly. And that is it for the 4th round.
Okay. All right, come on.
Okay, bet. You got to move your hands more.
Okay. Watch out coming out of the clinches, Junior. Watch out coming out of the clinches.
Keep your hands up.
Watch out coming out of the clinches.
Keep your hands up and the lower jab, up and down.
23-year-old Michael the Silk Olajide, the son of Nigerian parents, born in Liverpool, England, grew up in Vancouver, British Columbia, now living in New York City. And in the black trunks, 23-year-old Frank Tate, the 1984 Olympic gold medalist at 156 pounds, out of Detroit, now living in Houston. And this is round 5. What do you have on the scorecard?
Incredibly enough, I see Frank Tate winning every round thus far, 40-36, except the first round. Could have been an even round, could have gone to Olajide. It was a feeling out round. But since then, Tate has been dictating the pace of the fight. He has been winning the set-piece battles, landing the more effective punches, and frustrating Olajide. And what's more important than all of that, he's taken Olajide out of his game plan, and Olajide is fighting Tate's fight.
Scoring on the 10-point must system. All three judges from Las Vegas: Jerry Roth, Chuck Giampa, Bill Graham. Referee is Richard Steele.
Olajide's father in the corner said, don't stand there after you punch. You're getting hit back, and that's exactly what's happened. He throws 2 or 3 punches, stands there to admire his handiwork, and gets pummeled in return. Whereas he should have done, as Leonard and Ali has done before him, punch and leave the scene of the crime.
Strong body shots by Tate. And a big right hand by Tate. Olajide hanging on. He is hurt.
Olajide hanging on for all he's worth, still giving him an inordinately long time to hang on.
And Tate has Olajide in trouble. The legs going.
Tate not able to move away from, Olajide not able to move away, just hanging in there, waiting for the punishment that surely will come from Tate.
Just under a minute to go in the 5th round. Tate with a strong right hand that wobbled Olajide, and he's looking to hang on and able to land the left hook.
Olajide taking terrible chances, trying to punch with Tate instead of moving away. Tate not taking advantage of an obvious killer situation.
And Olajide back with a combination answered by Tate. Olajide lands. What an exchange.
Olajide's got all the heart in the world. You can't take that away from him.
10 seconds left in the 5th round. Spectacular round. Michael Olajide taking a powerful right hand from Frank Tate. His legs appear to be going. And then he stayed close and was able to come back with combinations. And they had several excellent exchanges.
And let's take a look at that first blow that got him. An overhand right that landed just right. And if there's a fault in this fight so far in Tate, is he did not take the opportunity to put away an obviously weakened Olajide. Whether that's because of inexperience or because of the fact that he got tired, I don't know. But it gave Olajide enough breath to come back fighting like a demon at the end of that round.
Olajide off his stool quickly while Tate took the entire rest period. And this is round 6.
And under the new scoring system, that's a 10-8 round because that was a beating that Olajide took.
That is the scoring philosophy encouraged by the International Boxing Federation, but it remains to be seen whether the judges here in Las Vegas look at it the same way.
We never know in Las Vegas, do we, Mark? The one thing great champions have, whether it's Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Joe Louis, is opportunism. When they see somebody in trouble, they finish. And Tate did not finish. Now, that may cost him.
Tate did land the left hand.
I just don't think Tate could believe his good fortune. He says, what, it's going to be over so soon? That train's for 15.
Tate did make the point before the fight that he does have 2 good hands.
He sure proved that he's got a right hand. They've been looking for his left hook, and that's what we opened the show with, that right hand that Olajide would circle into could do damage, and it did.
And as we mentioned earlier, Angelo Dundee feels that Tate right now has the best right hand in the middleweight division.
He certainly got the best one at Caesar's Palace Sportatorium, I'll tell you that.
Midway point, round 6. Tate was amused by the combination attempt of Olajide.
Olajide wants to dance. He can't find a partner. Tate will not cooperate with his style of fighting. He's just in there doggedly digging coal there. He's just down there digging to the body, putting his combinations together. Good jab by Olajide.
That right hand misfired.
Every time Frank Tate throws that right hand, Olajide's got to flinch, knowing that it's got power behind it. Olajide, as often happens in boxing, having one of the better rounds, and Tate has taken a vacation.
Down to 20 seconds to go in round 6, scheduled for 15. Here are the instructions from the corner of Frank Tate. Final seconds, 6th round. We'll be right back.
And a good jab.
All right, Frank Tate out for round 7. Let's listen in on the instructions from Jesse Reed in the corner of Tate just a moment ago.
Back him up with a jab. Lean back. This is all mental now. It's all you controlling your own heart. We got 9 rounds to go. We want to keep him backing up. You hear me? Look at me. This is our fight. You keep him on the back step, and we're going all the way, baby. This is our fight. Start pressuring him, working behind the jab. Keep digging the body. Every time he misses, you come back to that chest. All right?
Jesse Reed in the corner of Frank Tate, telling Tate to keep backing Olajide up.
He gave good, great right hand by Tate, right on the button. Oh, what a chin on Olajide. He sure took a straight, great right hand. Only thing I wouldn't tell a fighter is he's got 9 rounds to go. That's depressing.
And you see Michael Olajide Sr. in the corner. Michael Olajide Sr., once the Nigerian lightweight champion, close friend of the late middleweight and light heavyweight champion Dick Tiger, also a native of Nigeria.
And when you talk about great fighters and great gentlemen, Dick Tiger was certainly one. Another great left hook by Tate. His corner is hollering, having fun, having fun. Well, he looks like he's having fun. Tate getting himself into a corner for nothing and playing with Olajide with his back to the ropes.
Just under a minute to go in the 7th round. And the crowd responding every time Tate loads up and throws one.
He's landing an awful lot of those. I don't know how much more of this Olajide can take before he starts getting very weary. Tate has him frustrated, has him out of his game plan, and worse, is landing right hands almost at will.
And that, an illustration of the frustration, the dancing move by Olajide, and he got caught. He was turned around.
He thought Tate would do the gentlemanly thing and not throw a punch, and he got fooled.
And we've come to the end of round 7.
You're backing him up, do it.
As we get underway round 8, let's listen in on the corner of Michael Olajide.
Understand what I'm saying? Get that behind his leg, please. Don't put your hands up and do nothing like that. That's when you give him chance to wheel away at two. He's an intelligent player. It's not. It's dumb, but it's not quite that dumb. Okay? Now you're dead. Now you're not.
Michael Olajide Sr. saying, don't put your hands down. You're giving Tate every opportunity to take advantage.
And then he said, it's dumb, but it's not dumb. You're dead, but you're not dead. And Olajide said, I'm having enough confusion with this guy in front of me. Don't confuse me anymore, for God's sake.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I'm going to submit that to a psychological school to try to figure out what that means.
This is round 8. Marv Albert and the Fight Doctor, Bernie Pacheco from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. And Olajide and Tate meeting for the vacant IBF middleweight title.
For the first time, Tate complained of getting elbowed in the eye as he went around Olajide. That was unintentional. This has been a very clean fight.
As we mentioned earlier, the middleweight picture is wide open. Thomas Hearns will go up against Juan Roldan for the WBC version later this month here in Vegas. And the WBA has reinstated the Iran Barkley Sambu Kalambe middleweight title fight later this month. Combinations by Tate, and a good left hand by Tate.
Tate just stitching punches up and down Olajide. Olajide seemingly unable to get off.
Crowd is overreacting. Many of those blows by Tate have not landed or have grazed.
I think it's just people that didn't believe that 2-to-1 price.
Yes, going in here in Las Vegas, Olajide was established as the overwhelming 2-to-1 favorite, which we questioned right at the start of the program.
Off what's happened through 7 rounds, it looks like Tate deserved the 2-to-1 thought and not Olajide. But it's a 15-round fight. It's a title fight. What happens between 10 and 15, oh so important.
Tate did land the most effective punch of the bout back in the 5th round, an overhand right that staggered Olajide, and then he went right back with a series of combinations, and they had a couple of good exchanges. On to round 9, and in the corner of Frank Tate, Jesse Reed now going for the emotional appeal. Let's listen in.
Control this hard. Now, here we go. We got 7 or 8 rounds to roll. Let's get it. Keep control. I want to see how strong your faith is.
Every time Tate, that's similar to the philosophy we have going into telecast where we talk to the fight doctor before bouts.
If I'm a fighter, I'd like to hear a guy say it's 7 or 8 rounds left. My question would be, which is it, 7 or 8? Give me a break.
This is round 9. It's scheduled for 15. Scoring on the 10-point must system. What does the fight doctor scorecard say?
I have Tate ahead, 79-72. He has been winning these rounds with relentless and monotonous regularity.
And you have given him a 10-8 round. That's round number 5, where he landed that strong right hand.
Where Olajide almost went back to New York, Vancouver, Liverpool, or Nigeria, depending on which one he wanted to think about. For you at home scoring the fight, I want you to look at the way the right hand of Tate keeps landing and how Olajide, now realizing things are going out of control, is beginning to press and beginning to come after Tate and beginning to force the fight. Tate is landing those traps. There goes the right hand again. As you watch it, that's what scores the points. On the other hand, Olajide is coming fourth. That scores points.
Coming up on a minute to go in this 9th round, and again Tate able to land.
A nifty left hook that drove Olajide back. I don't know if it hurt him as much as that he was off balance, but here comes Olajide back. When stung, Olajide fights back.
Olajide has gone down only once earlier in his career, put down by Roosevelt Green, and then he came back to knock Green out. That's the only time he's been on the canvas.
reverse. The movement coming from Tate as he rolls around. Olajide plodding after him. That's exactly the reverse of that as happened with the Leonard Hearns fight, where Leonard turned into the boxer and Hearns turned into the guy running away.
Left hook by Olajide. He's able to score.
We're not a company, but our
camera. Some have labeled it the Pacheco cam. Others have not.
That's what I look like when I'm running to the IRS office.
This is round 10 for the vacant IBF middleweight title. Frank Tate in the black. He comes in at 20-0, 12 by knockout. Michael Olajide in the light trunks. 23-0, 16 by knockout.
Tate's got a big bulge here. He can't afford to go to sleep and look at his handiwork because there's something that's cranking up. It's a big, big fire in Michael Olajide, who begins to come forward with more aggressiveness. And although he's getting the hammer on the way in, he's trying hard. There's two good punches, a left and a right.
Minute gone by in the 10th, scheduled for 15. Olajide has never gone beyond 10. Counter by Olajide.
That was a two-punch combination that by Olajide. It should have been a three-punch. He had Tate just completely wide open and forgot to throw the third punch.
The overhand right. That has been the big blow for Frank Tate, particularly in the 5th round, where he had Olajide in trouble.
It could be that Tate's getting spoiled by landing that right as much because he's getting very lazy and it's getting very wide. These long arcing punches that you think are going to land and the guy steps inside of them spells good night.
Olajide scoring with the right hand, but Tate says, no, doesn't bother me. And a right by Tate. Then Tate able to double up with the right hand.
Tate had been going to sleep, and he sees Olajide coming on. He wakes up, and it's crisp middleweight title action.
Tate with those hands down low as he continues to move in and then gets out. Final seconds, 10th round. Again, good action. This similar to round 5.
Okay.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, with the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco, Marv Albert. As we get underway in round 11, we're live on NBC's Sports World. Frank Tate getting the better of Michael Olajide through the first 8-9 rounds, but Michael Olajide seems to have turned. Perhaps Tate a little too confident, too cocky.
I think the monotony of winning every round was getting to him. He went to sleep, started looking at it. There was an even round, and all of a sudden, here's Olajide.
And Olajide looking sharp, able to score with the combinations toward the end of round 10. And gave a wink along Crest Road between rounds as if to say, it's all right. He likes to play to the crowd, play to the media.
Well, he's coming up to the causeway now. He's in round 11, and this is where the champions are made.
It's the first time that Olajide has gone past 10 rounds. Tate has gone 12 rounds once, 10 rounds 3 times.
Tate has either gone lazy or is getting tired because he hasn't got the fire that he had. No wonder he fought a brilliant and searing fight for 9 rounds, but Olajide now looks like the guy that's got the charge.
Midway point, the 11th round.
The sting has gone from the punch of Frank Tate. He's no longer punching with the authority that he was in the first 9 rounds.
Chopping right hand attempted by Olajide. Tate able to slip it.
Olajide building his point total.
Oh, big right hand by Tate. 45 seconds left in round 11. Olajide trying to work his way out of it. Upset with himself that he got hit with the right hand. And let's see what Tate does here. Only the second time that Olajide has been put down, and Tate is trying to finish him off. And he caught him again. Olajide trying to get away. Let's see if Richard Steele steps between. That's time left in the round. He's trying to last the round.
And Tate is wearing out.
Final seconds, round 11. And Olajide remains standing.
Give some pricing behind his neck. He's getting too careless. Don't worry
Just
about
when
that.
it appeared that Olajide was turning things, he got caught by another Tate right hand.
Just what he's been getting caught with. This one had everything you could put on a right hand. It flew through the air, landed just right, and it's a monument to whatever is taking inside Olajide that he even got up from that knockdown. But got up he did, and weathered it he did. What happens from here on out, I know Tate is exhausted. He was carried to his corner by his cornermen.
And the referee, Richard Steele, now in Olajide's corner to check him out, along with the ringside physician. And the fight will continue. This is round 12.
And it is a weary Michael Olajide that dragged himself up from his corner.
And late getting off the stool. He wanted every second between rounds for the recovery.
He has nothing left in his hand. It's all over.
And down goes Olajide. Making no effort to get that. Let's see, just did beat the count. He was taking all of the 10. And Tate looking for the knockout.
This will not last.
And look at the time left in round 12. A long time for Michael Olajide.
Steele will not let this continue. 1 or 2 more good shots, and it's all over.
All right, there's a left and a right. And let's see Steele checking it out very closely.
Steele has got nerves of steel if he lets this continue much longer, because he's getting pummeled. Olajide has no chance.
Although he's saying, come on. Olajide motioning at Tate. And Tate very weary from all the punching that he has done.
The problem with Tate is he's thrown everything he's got. He's got nothing else. He's got to wait for those muscles to build back up, get that energy going. The cobwebs in Olajide's head take a long time in clearing. He's walking like a man whose feet are stuck in mud. He just can't coordinate his feet nor his arms. Look at that jab. A half good punch will knock out Olajide now.
But Tate is short arming, which tells us he's having difficulty loosening up. And suddenly, Olajide with energy. He was able to last through the final seconds of the 11th round after he was knocked down for the first time.
That right hand will be the end of this fight. When he lands it again.
Olajide has gone down twice. Once in the 10th, once in the 11th.
We said at the beginning of this fight, you could not question the heart of Michael Olajide. We say it now again. He's got a gigantic heart.
And he will last out this 12th round. And this is round 13. Michael Olajide, who appeared to be on the way out on 2 occasions, able to hang in after Tate punched himself out.
What a miraculous recovery on the part of Olajide. While he's still not well, still he's coming on, and he's certainly not wobbling as much as he did in that 12th round where it looked like any punch would knock him out.
Olajide going down twice, once in the 11th, once in the 12th. He took a big right hand in the 5th, but was able to hang on and then came back strong with midway through this 13th round. It's scheduled for 15.
Somewhere deep in the recesses of Frank Tate must be a little voice that says, what does it take to knock this guy out? He's certainly not taking any chances. He's boxing calm, cool, and collected. He's not going out as an opportunist to finish this, to win this in dramatic fashion. Although I don't think anyone here could doubt that he is ahead on points, although we never know.
And Olajide has to be thinking that, as you say, you never know with the scoring situation here in Las Vegas, but he will have to step it up soon because he may be at a point where he'll know he needs a knockout for a victory. First, there was a question of survival. Now, if he's thinking about a win, he will have to knock out Tate.
Well, I think so. That was a long time ago. Tate is just being very cautious, as if to say, listen, I'm not going to take any chances. This is my fight. I'm going to hang in here till 15 and be the middleweight champion of the IBF.
Olajide, after taking a severe pounding, looking fresh. So a non-action, restful 13th. This the second part of a triple-header sports day here on NBC. Earlier at Tiger Stadium in Detroit, Tigers beat the Twins 7-6 in the American League Championship Series. Twins in front now 2-1. Game 4 tomorrow night, starting at 8 Eastern Time right here on NBC. And tonight, starting at 8, coverage of Game 4 of the National League Championship Series from Candlestick in San Francisco. Marv Albert and the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco from Las Vegas. Undefeated Michael Olajide, undefeated Frank Tate, vying for the IBF middleweight crown. And what a recovery by Olajide, although you have to figure that he is well behind on the scorecard. Knocked down in the 11th and then in the 12th. But hanging on while Tate has tired. A minute in. Left hand up at the neck. Landed by Tate. Michael Olajide has never gone this far. We're into the 14th.
And neither has Frank Tate, who is fighting a very patient and almost observer fight. He is now just watching himself cruise quietly to the middleweight title.
Tate able to counter with the combination. Tate's corner saying, don't forget the jab.
Keep working now. Keep working. Keep working.
And now Tate is going to the jab. He has that right hand cocked. Tate in the black, the 1984 Olympic gold medalist at 156 pounds, winning by decision over Sean O'Sullivan of Canada. O'Sullivan, the favorite going in. Olajide, a big favorite going in here this afternoon. Tate continues to get in and then departs.
That's his fight. He's quieted down. He's resigned himself to being able to win this, and that's what he's doing.
Chief, final round. Frank Tate in the black, Michael the Silk, Olajide in the white. Tate attempting to become the fourth member of that 84 U.S. Olympic team to capture a World Professional Championship, looking to join Evander Holyfield, Mark Breland, and Virgil Hill.
By some miracle of conditioning and heart, Olajide comes out fiercely to try to finish this with a knockout, his only chance. After all of those knockdowns and the severe beating he took on those several rounds, if Olajide wins this on points, Marv, it will be the greatest outrage since Custer trooped out here to disagree with the Indians.
Didn't you say that last time we were here, though?
Yes, but it didn't help.
Scoring is on the 10-point must system, handled by the three judges, all from Las Vegas: Jerry Roth, Chuck Giampa, and Bill Graham. Referee Richard Steele does not take part in the scoring. A minute and change gone by in this final round. A matchup of undefeated fighters. Tate 20-0, 12 by knockout. Olajide 23-0, 16 by knockout. And Tate with a nice combination. The right hand of Tate has been the story. Crowd chanting for Tate. Coming up on a minute to go in the fight. And Olajide, you would think, would have to heat up. He must go for the desperation knockout.
And Tate just won't cooperate in the dance. He won't just stand still. He just gets out of range. And you have to say that off of this, the middleweight picture is beginning to heat up again, because the Hearns Roldan should be a beauty. And if they fight the winner of this fight, that's got to be a beauty. And of course, if Hagler comes back, that adds a real spice to the brew.
And that is another question mark with that middleweight division wide open. Down to 35 seconds to go in the fight. And Tate now playing it very carefully with 20 seconds to go. Just staying away. His corner saying, beautiful, Frank. Down to 10 seconds. And that will do it. And Frank Tate emotionally dropping to the canvas. And you have to believe that he has come away with a decisive victory. The Olympic gold medalist Frank Tate with a very impressive performance against Michael Olajide. Back with the decision in just a moment. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, back in Las Vegas, and we are set for the decision. Let's go to the ring. Here's Chuck Hull.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. We have a